Hello dear students. Activity number 8 I taught you. Now I am going to explain activity number 9. One way that we know that the fox and the rabbit are symbol is because they do not represent real foxes or rabbits. When something is not symbolic, when it only represents exactly what it is in real life and nothing else, we say it has its literal meaning. Literal, literary, and literature are all related to the word for letters. For words, the literal meaning of a word its exact factual meaning. For example, if your friend says, I'm dead tired, you know that your friend is not literally dead because he is alive and talking to you. He is exaggerating, he is not using the literal meaning of the word dead. In this activity, our unit 1, its heading is exploring symbols. So here in this activity, we are discussing about symbols. Before that, in activity number 8, I explained one story about fox and rabbit. What do you mean? Rabbit and fox were talking in the forest with each other? No. All animals, they are doing their work by themselves. They are not talking with each other. Even they are not talking in Gujarati, not talking in Hindi, and how they can talking in English? It is not possible. But here, author gave a symbolic word as fox and a rabbit. If we want to explain something to small boy or girl or any other person, so whatever we can tell them in a straight way, in a simple language, maybe they can't understand. So we are using some symbols. We can give some examples. So examples or symbols are good for explanation. So here fox and rabbit are not talking each other, but it's one type of example, one type of symbol that they are doing this way and we have to do. Same way, sometimes your friend is going to tired. That no, they were doing so much work, so they were feeling tired. So they will say, "I'm dead tired." Dead tired means what is the meaning of dead? To die. It means our friends going to die? No. Dead tired means they were really very tired. They are not capable to do another work. That's why they used that word, dead tired. One way to think about the meaning of a symbolic story is to think about things in real life that are like the symbols in the story. Now, here, person might act the way the fox does. Sometimes, some persons are acting like fox. What kind of person or characteristics of a person might be rabbit represents? If we are like a rabbit, so what we represent, or if we are fox, then what we are represents? Most probably we heard that rabbit is very clever and fox is cunning. If someone use for you this type of animals as a symbol, so we have to think that yes, I am like they are comparing me like they are comparing with a fox. It means somewhere I am cunning. Or if they are comparing with rabbit, so I am very smart, very clever. Did you hear the story about fox, rabbit, and lion? Yes, lion fell down in the well. Why? Because of rabbit. He used his mind and he gave such an idea and used for the lion, and lion fell down in the well and he died. Here, is the rabbit clever or foolish? Obviously, rabbit is very clever because he knew only one idea, but that works very well, and he uh, saved his life by himself. Is he brave or cowardly? Surely he is brave. In real life, what might behave the way the hunters do, coming in quickly and ending conversation the way they do. They are not talking, they are not conversing, they are not doing conversation between themselves. But They are giving us symbol. Author can give us symbols. Thank you and have a happy day.